Okay, mic check. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are ya? I'm f***ing nervous. I'm not really sure how to start this video, but I wanted to come into my beauty room alone, just turn on the camera with no one here, and just talk to you guys for a few minutes about something that I've been dealing with for a third of my life. Before I go and get the surgery today, I just kind of wanted to have a moment by myself, clear my head. I was gonna do this last night and I didn't. I don't know why. My gut was like, just do it in the morning, just free talk and just get it out. This is something I don't really share with people. And a lot of you may think it's not a big deal. A lot of you may be able to relate to it if you've had a shitty experience of what I'm about to talk about. But 10 years ago, I was botched. So you guys have been staring at me for years now on YouTube, and you may have noticed something wrong with my face. You may not. I'm just gonna dive into it and tell you this. What happened to me is, and I'm gonna throw up some pictures throughout this video. We're gonna kind of go through a little history before we hop in the car and go to the doctors. But about 10 years ago, I discovered fillers. I know, insert Halloween music here. And I had a smaller mouth. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures right now. I really wanted fuller, bigger lips. I wasn't insecure about having smaller lips, but I used to work at MAC Cosmetics a long time ago when I was about 18 or 19, and one of the girls there had huge, I call them porn star lips, and she had so much filler, and I was mesmerized, girl. I was like, wow, I want bigger lips. She gave me the number to a doctor down the street. And I don't regret much. I regret ever meeting that doctor. I regret ever going into his office, and I regret ever letting him touch my face. Now, if you guys are not up to date on what fillers are, there's a million videos on filler, but basically it is something that you inject to, of course, change your appearance, add volume, and it is not permanent. That's the main problem here, is it's really not permanent. Over time, does it kind of build up a little bit? 100%, but here's where it gets really dark. So I went to this doctor and I asked for Juvederm. Now, if you guys don't know what Juvederm is, I'm gonna have Dr. Kirby explain it a little more later in the video, but it is a filler and it is supposed to go away over time, but it does add volume to things. You have seen a lot of influencers, celebrities, normal people, so many people have gotten filler, whether it's in their cheeks, their lips, their nose, everything, right? And it is different from Botox. Some people that really aren't into this stuff get it confused. But Juvederm is not permanent. So here's where it gets really, really shitty is I go to this person. He allegedly used about 2 syringes for my bottom and top lips total, okay? Now, I didn't notice anything was wrong until about a year later. And I discovered a few years after that this doctor had mixed in silicone with Juvederm. I never asked for that. I never knew he was doing this. So I really don't know why this person did this. It's crazy because there is a statute of limitation of how you can sue or legally pursue someone. And years later, when I finally found this person again, because I didn't know their name and it had been years and years, it was too late. So here I am on camera, just being honest with you guys about my experience. So I hope that this story can help other people. I hope that if you're watching this, you do your research about the doctors before you go anywhere, whether it's even a hairdresser, a tattoo artist, a plastic surgeon, someone that just does fillers. Please do your research. So you may be looking at me and you're like, Jeffree, there's not really that much wrong with you. If you have looked at me on camera, seen my mouth move, you probably have noticed bumps. You may have noticed weird things like when I smile. Now I'm gonna cock my head back. Look when I smile. You see that? Underneath my lips for years and years now has been silicone that has made me insecure. It has embarrassed me. It has made me feel weird when I'm doing photo shoots. It is something that I have to airbrush in some pictures when I'm in different angles. And it's something that has haunted me for a long time. Now, the reason why it is not the most prominent throughout the years is because we've been masking it. So the doctor today, the amazing Dr. Kirby, you guys have seen him on my channel before. He's actually done lip injections on me a few years ago. He's done Botox on Nathan's armpits. Y'all gotta watch that video. But I went to him and I discovered him because he fixes people that have been botched, okay? And I wasn't ready for surgery or cutting anything out back then, so I asked him to mask it with more fillers. Was that the smartest? I don't know, but that's what I chose to do at the time. So the bumps were worse a few years ago, and he would put filler over it, which was my request to mask it. And it did work, but as I get older, I think it's getting worse and showing more. So today, it's time for the removal. Today, I don't know what's gonna happen. Dr. Kirby is gonna explain a few things. Obviously, he doesn't know fully what he's getting into. He might puncture it and it may come out. He may have to actually cut the whole underside of my lip and remove all of the silicone and suture me up. I have been privy to all of these maybes and I'm okay with it because I just want it gone. So if you are someone out there that has been botched by a doctor, whether it's breast implants, face, nose job, I'm so sorry that you have to go through this because it's hurt me in a way that I didn't know it could. And I'm someone that just kind of like keeps it going, and it's been living on my body for so long. I get a lot of questions when I do tell people, like, does it hurt? There's zero pain. I don't even, like, I know it's there because you feel it. Like when you go like this. See that? I can literally like pull on it with my tongue and my teeth. That's how weird it feels, and like it's very prominent. So as I look through old pictures of myself, I didn't hate my mouth. I just felt that it was disproportioned for my face personally. No one ever told me this. No one ever made me insecure. No man ever told me I wasn't good enough. I just personally wanted this done. And as we look through these photos, if you look and see, you can see bumps all the way back then. And I kept masking it and masking it. So those bumps are now hopefully going to be removed. Now, I don't know what else is going on up here. So when the doctor removes this, how is this going to look? He said it may look a little weird. He said I may not have to get filler, but if I want to, which I'm sure he'll explain later, I can. So it's been a battle in my head, but I'm ready to share this story. So I think it's time to remove something that I've been insecure about, something that has been haunting me, and I'm gonna take you guys on this little journey. Now, if you are not into graphic content, there may be blood, there's scalpels, it's in a doctor setting. If you do not wanna see that, stop the video right now and turn it off and head to the comment section, and I'm sure someone will let you know what's going on. But if you're not squeamish, then please continue watching, and thank you for just being here for my journey. I'm gonna pray for myself. Please say a thought and a prayer for me, and I will see you guys in a little bit.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.
Alright, so we're almost there. We've just been playing music and haven't been talking because, bitch, I'm anxious. But hey, at least we get to stare at the nice calm ocean. But no, I'm ready. How are we feeling, Maddie?
I'm excited for you.
Maddie just had lip injections. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, ladies.
Come on in.
How are you?
You know Corey and Maureen?
Oh, me and Corey just got reacquainted.
We did.
After
Good to see you again. How are
We just
you?
started laser hair removal again. I'm like,
Is it
hi.
time?
It's time. I'm so healthy. My hair won't stop growing. Today's the day.
So tell me what we're discussing today, Jeffrey.
We're finally ready to do what we think is silicone and remove and try to fix this crazy, I'm calling it botched, my botched journey. So I did we talked about everything this morning about what I think is happening, but of course you can go into more detail what you think.
Can I take a look really quickly?
Yeah, please, let's look at it.
Gloves and we're gonna take a close look. So, tell me if I'm incorrect, but as I recall, before I ever met you, which was a long time ago, I've probably known you 10 years, you had some lip injections, and we believe that they used
Silicone and Juvederm, yeah.
And silicone is a permanent substance. I don't use silicone, I've never used silicone because it's permanent, and as the name suggests, you can't get it out of there. So if you love it, you may love it temporarily, but if you ever want it gone, you're stuck with it.
Yeah, so fully stuck. So I've actually never shown the full reveal on camera. I know we're about to.
Today's the day.
We're getting rid of it, so yeah.
So, and I don't, just in the interest of full disclosure, I don't know how bad it's going to be, so I don't want to mislead you or the followers. Let's see if we're capable of removing it, because I'm not even sure if we are.
All right, let's show people for the first time.
So go ahead and put your head all the way back here for me if you would, and we're going to lift up. Yeah, so...
How bad is that?
Well, it's very apparent is the thing. So I can clearly see this line. Wayne, can I have a Q-tip, please? I can clearly see a line of demarcation where, thank you very much, where, you know, we almost call it rooster combing. Okay. So if you look right there, you can actually see where the injector went injection, injection, injection. Oh, wow. And I have every reason to believe that that is pure silicone right there, because you've had it for at least a decade, and it just appears to be sort of a clear, gelatinous, sort of hard substance on the skin. So I think this injector went boom, 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 3 injections. There may be a little drop right there, and then did the exact same thing on that side. So let that go for 1 second, Corey. We're gonna let it hang down. You can see it right there.
Oh, yeah.
So
when I smile now, you can see it in pictures. It's just, it's really awful.
So I'm just trying to palpate. The good news is it appears to be very superficial, which means that that injector didn't know what they were doing. Thank God, because if it was deep into your lip and intertwined with the vessels and the nerves, then
that's a different story, right?
Then you have to be knocked out, and that's a lip revision that's extremely difficult. So this would be, I always treat people the same way I would want to be treated. I'm going to treat you as though you're myself. I would go ahead, have that excised. I would send some to the lab to confirm what it is.
Can we?
Yep.
We'll I would love to do that. So we're going to send it off, and we can actually see what it is.
They will give us a definitive
paper.
answer within about, and they'll send you pictures too, but that will take a week or 2 weeks, and they will tell you definitively what it is.
No more hiding. Let's fix it.
Let's do it. Today's the day. What questions do you have for me?
I think the only thing I'm worried about is after, how painful is it going to be? Like, I know I'm going to be bruised and bleeding and swollen, that's fine. We know, I'm used to all that. But how painful, I guess.
I can't answer that question because I don't know the extent. The healing may take a while, and I'm confident we're going to get it resolved one way or another, but you're a high profile person, and it may alter your social schedule and your obligations, because you may look a little just different for a little while.
Okay. I'm ready. I've been thinking about this for weeks now, and I'm fully prepared, so let's do it.
Today's the day.
All right, yay.
I'm going to color you just a little bit with a pen.
Okay.
Believe it or not, it's an old-fashioned Sharpie, and what we color, we're going to remove. Oops, thank you, Corey. That's perfect. We're going to go.
I was getting high off the marker right before. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You got all dry from the alcohol, huh?
Can you say your last goodbye?
No, that's it.
So I'm going to give you a couple little pinches here, okay?
Okay.
A little tiny pinch on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that.
Good job.
Easy.
Not terrible, right? Pinch.
Deep breath in. Good.
Little pinch. 1, 2,
Deep breath
3.
in.
Oh my god, I thought you were cutting already.
No, I'm just drawing. Just drawing. Okay, so Jeffrey, we're going to do a little bit of cutting.
Okay, let's do it.
Thank you, Corey. You have to give me a little traction there.
I have the very thin needle nose there.
How's it look?
Very good. Thank you, Corey. Great job. I don't know what this says about me, but I just love what I do. This is just so fascinating to me. Like, I would watch this if I wasn't doing it. So interesting. And you're being a trooper, so thank you. You shouldn't feel anything. You shouldn't feel any pain. If you do, you tell me,
I don't get
okay?
to see the good stuff.
So doing a couple little pinches.
Look, Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
We've got a very close-up angle. Very far, Corey.
Ooh. So Corey, I need you to block for me in 1 second.
I heard a ooh. Oh wow,
Oh,
I see
that's
it.
good.
I see it.
So block for me there.
Oh my god, I see it.
You're doing great.
Wow. Oh my god. Wow.
Beautiful.
Holy
Block for me
Wow.
there.
shit. I just saw it from my own eyes. It looks so cool.
So we're gonna put that right there. So Jeffrey, we're gonna put in a couple stitches now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
Bye-bye.
early.
You did fine.
I haven't ever seen it before today. Until you showed it, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't show anyone, you guys. It's like a dark secret.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, hi. Uh-huh.
So now we're gonna put in a couple stitches.
Okay, great.
So the dilemma we have here too is that this suture is clear and it's as thin as a hair.
Okay.
So I'm just
Oh,
sort of
great.
talking to myself.
No, yeah, hey. So you think you got it out good enough on that side?
I have a high
yeah.
level of confidence that we got what I can see. Now that doesn't mean there's not more in there, but
Uh-huh.
it is what I can see.
Amazing. You want your mouth open more or no?
What's that?
What's the other one I say?
You don't want your mouth open more?
No, you're doing
Okay,
great.
Good. You just.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Thank you for your assistance. So we're just approximating the edges, and there's a lot of laxity in a good way because the silicone is gone. You know, you're going to look way worse before you look better, and it's
course.
going to be super swollen, but you're going to do
So
beautiful.
no cauterizing?
I don't think we're going to need to. Cool. Everything went great for that one.
Okay, wow.
As good as we
I
could.
felt nothing. If anyone at home wants to know, I felt nothing so far.
So and you're having a ton of swelling, which is 100% normal,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
Oh, I'm really swollen, so you really can't tell, huh? I haven't looked at myself yet. I tried to peek in the reflection of my phone, but I feel really swollen and crazy.
So this
Wow.
is the first piece we excised. This is a piece of your normal mucosal lip, and it's
crazy.
embedded or infused
Ooh.
with permanent silicone and probably a granuloma. So I would recommend, if it was me, I would send that to the lab because I want to know. And so I would
it's
have,
like jelly. It's so fucked up.
Corey, if you want to put that in the biopsy bottle,
Show it in there, yeah.
and then we're going to send it out to the lab right away.
So what is that liquid in the biopsy thing? Just to keep it
That's a
sterile or
formalin.
like,
Yeah,
okay.
and it prevents necrosis of dead tissue.
Alright guys, so we're going to the
Yeah,
other
so
side.
we did one side. It's very swollen, but the suturing looks, if I say so myself, beautiful. The sides are approximated great. We have the exact same issue over here. You can see it. This side is not, he's getting so much swelling that it's harder to see. So I kind of have to hurry because
Yeah.
I'm battling the clock here, but you can see it. Let go for 1 second, Court. You can see it right there. That is ectopic tissue that is foreign, and so we want to remove that.
So
and
you're
and that's what
doing
we're gonna
left
do.
side now?
So, yeah, Corey, I'm gonna start over on this side. So, Jeffrey, you shouldn't feel anything. If you do, you tell me, okay? Thank you, Maureen. Same thing. Great. Beautiful. So now we're gonna take that off. How you doing, Jeffrey?
I'm great.
You look great.
Can you block that for me, Corey, real quick? I just want to see that. Really? That's so funny. I can feel that piece. This is a lot bigger piece. This one side had like a nice big hunk. Look and see, it's so blue. It's so blue.
How come?
Great question. Because block there for me. There's something called the Tyndall effect, and when have you ever? This is an analogy I'll make, but like if you ever see something that's too white, it almost looks like it has a bluish hue. And so there's an optics level where things go ahead and blot that are real clear and superficial in the skin will often have a very see, that one came out in pieces, which is totally fine, but so blot there for me real quick, Corey. Anyway, it's called the Tyndall effect, and it occurs when clear is it occurs in this context when a clear substance like a hyaluronic acid, or in your case silicone, is really near the surface. Go ahead and blot there for me, Corey. You're doing wonderful. We're almost done. Blot, please. Blot for me, Corey. Last piece. There it is.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That right there. So he's not having much bleeding, and now it's really just sort of a mechanical function of approximating these edges. This side was bigger.
It was, huh? Yeah.
Did you know that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Jeffrey, you want to take a look at me?
Yeah, I
I'm
want
all
to look.
done.
I'm scared.
Grab a mirror there. We're gonna, if you lift, when I lift up, you can see.
Oh wow.
We cut the entire.
Holy shit.
So that procedure is called a lip revision. We cut
Okay.
out that entire strip of silicone.
Wow.
And granuloma as well. And I know it looks terrible now. I know it does.
Yeah.
You have to trust
No,
the
this one
process.
looks crazy. I know.
It's going to look good in a couple days.
Wow.
Can I show you the biopsy and you can say goodbye to
Yeah.
the little piece? Corey, will you hand?
Yeah, just drink
So
a
that's
lot
the
of
left
water.
side?
This is the left
A lot of
side.
water?
This is
Okay.
the-
And
Yeah,
then we
that's
have
the whole
right
left
side over
side.
there.
This is the.
I've always felt the left side was bigger.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if-
It is.
Yeah.
Here, take a look.
Wow. That's wild. Yeah, that one bugged me more than this side. It's
Yeah,
always
there was
in the
definitely
way.
more on this side.
Wow.
Yep.
Au revoir. Thank you for your time. Thank you for 10 years of memories.
Yeah.
What? So the overarching concept here is always get a product that you know what you're getting. You know what I mean? You don't wanna
Exactly.
and don't get a permanent filler. I don't care how skilled the injector is.
Mm-hmm.
You may not like it.
Hi everyone. And I know I look fucking crazy right now, but I'm gonna say this for everyone watching this video. Dr. Kirby is a close friend of mine and he did this because I didn't trust anyone else. He is not the doctor to go to fix botched things.
I'm Jeffrey's personal dermatologist, not your personal dermatologist.
Just on record, I know a lot of people are gonna be watching this. He's not the one to go to. There are
Thank
people
you.
out there that specialize
We
in
do
fixing.
good lips. Corey,
Yeah.
go to Corey. Corey does beautiful lip injections.
Alright you guys, I just took my ring off. I wanna feel this since I can. Why not? I'm down. It's been on my mouth for so long, and the fact that it's gone is crazy. It's like, hello. Let's go for it?
Go
You think
for
this
it.
one?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
it's kind of like an earthworm to me. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
How would you
wow.
describe that consistency?
It's very wormy, and I hate that word. Oh my god. That's nuts. And yeah, it feels almost like, I don't know. Yeah.
It's hard. It's
It's
hard.
firm.
You know, it's like a God, it's like,
Like
a
a
stale
silly
gummy bear. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's nuts. Alright.
That one looks.
See ya. Yeah, that one's crazy because it's really
The one in the bottles.
it's really bloody and marked up, and then this one's nuts.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Lord. Insane. Alright guys. Whew.
You did it.
Alright, already since we've stopped, the swelling has gone down a little bit. It's less white. Obviously I look a little crazy, we all know that, but I feel great.
It went as well as I could have hoped. Maureen and Corey, thank you so much for the assistance. It is it's called a lip revision. It's not something I like to do, but when we
Yeah.
have to do it, we do it. And you're gonna be so pleased. It is gonna take a week, but you're gonna look back and be like, I'm glad I did it.
I'm already so thankful for you guys for being here and thank you for doing it. I feel like something's already lifted. Even though I look swollen and crazy, I just feel like I'm ready for the next chapter.
Love it.
Yay.
We want to be part of that story, so thanks for having
Of
us.
course, thank you so much. All right,
Nice to
guys,
see
thank
you.
you. We'll and you guys will be back soon to show the healing process. So this video is not done.
Oh yeah, drama! You guys want this baby?
All right, everybody. Good morning. It has been officially 24 hours, and bitch, I'm feeling a little rough. I'm not in a lot of pain, which is great. I just feel very like worn down. I slept on the couch with Nate and all the dogs last night, so sleeping was a little tricky, but I'm doing all right. I don't have a mirror in front of me. I'm gonna use my phone reflection, but ooh, for how much trauma I had done, I'll say this. It's not as swollen as it probably could be, right? It's definitely double the size of the bottom. But and as you can see, the stitches are like very prominent. But it's not really bothering me. So Dr. Kirby, we've been talking this morning. I sent him some pictures. Oh yeah? I sent him some pictures and he said that I'm doing really good for the first day, and hopefully every day 10% of the swelling will go down. I have the Morphe reveal video going up in a few days, and then I have the launch party next week. So let's pray that I look semi-decent. All right, you guys, I will check in the next few days and let's see how I look. Okay guys, so we are on day 5 since the surgery. This is the first time I have worn full makeup today. We just did an Instagram live and a Twitch live, and it was so fun. Lipstick Nick did my makeup, but it is the first time I've worn makeup since Monday. So we're on day 5 now of healing. I know I have lipstick on, so it's kind of annoying, but the swelling is really drastically, it's gone down, but I'm still very swollen here. Obviously, I think I need a week or two more, but the stitches have started to unravel. They have started to dissolve under here. So I am wearing lipstick, of course. It's kind of hiding it. I have a lot of dry skin right here, but the stitches, you guys, you ready for this? I'll show you. That's how the stitches are healing. Ready for it, Chris? How's it look?
It's okay.
Wild, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely in there. The stitches have started to come out, which is great. I'm healing very quickly. All right, so I'll do another check-in after the weekend, and hopefully I am pretty much healed up. I feel great, but how small will my real lips look? We'll see. Hello, everybody. Today will be the final check-in before this video is over. It has been a crazy week. So currently it is 5 p.m. on Thursday, February 7th. Since having the surgery, we are now on day 10. I'm feeling really good. There is literally one little stitch that is like left in here. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys 100%, I feel so much better already because I looked in the mirror this morning again and I smiled and I could actually see, hi, I could actually see full teeth. Like before it was always like that hanging craziness blocked my real smile, I felt like, and it made me insecure. And a lot of people would be like, when you laugh a lot, why do you go like this? Or like, why do you cover? And your teeth are so great. And I'm like, if y'all only knew what was going on. So I feel really good about it. Now, Dr. Kirby did say I was gonna be a little disproportioned until everything kind of calmed down. So what I'm seeing now on day 10 is this really worked almost 99% over here with removal. There's a little something there, but it's only day 10. We still need to give it another week. And then over here, it's a little more thick. I think there's still a tiny bit of that hard filler silicone-ish, whatever the fuck is in there, right? And Dr. Kirby said he could give it a little zap, like a little needle of Vitrace, which will help remove that and like dissolve it, which is crazy. So in a minute, I'm about to head on a jet and go off to Miami and do a Morphe grand opening. They have a huge store opening at the Miami Mall, and girl, it's gonna be crazy. So as soon as I'm back from that trip, I'm gonna go get the little, and then I do have the option to get more filler, leave my mouth alone. I've been catching myself looking in the mirror and like glancing in the reflection of my phone just to check the swelling, and just like I've been smiling a lot more. I will say this, I am so grateful for Dr. Kirby. He did such an amazing job, and I'm also really happy that I did this. It's been something that was very long overdue, and I'm just on cloud 9 right now. So I'm gonna go off to celebrate this amazing Morphe Jeffree Star collab. I can't believe we sold out. We had months of stock, and the fact that it was gone in hours. Sometimes I like want to pinch myself because this all feels like a crazy dream. So thank you guys so much for watching this and coming along this crazy, gory journey. I will see you on the next one. Mwah.